just got some new toys in the mail from Flowtoys. This is a tech isolation glowy juggling staff baton majigger. You can buy these singularly, but as you probably may have guessed, I didn't buy these singularly. So as well as buying this one, I bought this one, and then I bought this one. To be honest, ladies and gentlemen, that was a lie. That was a camera trick for you, but I did, however, buy these ones. It amuses me. That's the most important thing after all. Now, one of these on their own, they do have a nice weight to them if you're going to be spinning it at if you're in a tight space at an event in the club or whatever the kids are up to these days. They're made from carbon fiber, and it feels like they've got a core in them. I'm not sure though, I might be wrong about that. And they've got a silicone grip all the way up top, so it's nice and grippy wherever you want to hold it, which for juggling is good. And then these things on the end, which I do have to ask Flowtoys, the person who designed your stuff, does he really like Aliens, the movie? Because they all look quite Geiger-esque, don't they? It's kind of looks like a little alien face hugger part of... Maybe. Perhaps. To me it does. Whatever. What else? Shit, I've just started this and I'm already running out of things to say. Oh well, carry on, just ramble. It's got you this far in life, just keep going. So if you do buy these, and I suggest you do, make sure you opt to have these capsules put on the ends. They don't come standard, but if you ask nicely, they'll stick them on for you. And when you're juggling these pods at the end slow down the end of the staff lovely, and it can cut out those tiny imperfections that make your staff want to spin quicker, or like maybe flop over to the side a bit. So I really suggest these. It really helps with keeping your staffs nice and steady in the air, and it makes the light a bit more ambient. So it's much more of a glowy orb rather than a striking LED type thing. And hopefully if you drop them, it adds some cushioning, because I'll be dropping these a lot. Which brings me on to perhaps the one point I'm not too sure about yet. I'll have to drop these a few times to find out. It's just under these, so this is all carbon fiber and all that fun shit. Under here you've just got, I presume this is acrylic. There, with the light, yeah. So you got the light in there and everything, yeah. When I'm throwing this about 20 feet in the air and I miss and it hits the floor, if it lands on this, how long is that going to take to break? That's the only question I have, as yet unanswered, because I haven't thrown these around so much yet. But if it does break, I'm sure I'll let them know. Yeah, and if you get a chance to just have a play with one of these before you buy it, please do. They feel really nice. Like, even though the shaft is quite thin, which for juggling is really good because then you can hold multiple ones in each hand. But even though it's quite thin, it still feels really nice to spin around, and it's got a really good balance to it, and it feels nice and sturdy, and it's got a good weight to it. It doesn't feel too light at all. So I can't recommend these enough. If you can, have a play with one of these before you buy it. Seriously, if you do that, I guarantee you'll buy the bloody thing, because they're so nice. They're so nice. And even though they're nice and short, they still feel pretty good for doing contact on, which is weird. But yeah. One of the reasons I wanted to make this video, apart from showing people all the cool stuff I just got, is that I got really good customer service from Flowtoys, like really good customer service. They originally only listed 2 in stock, so I emailed them, and they like jiggled some stuff around and like allowed me to get 3, and then I asked for these to be put on, which is an option that's on there anyway. But but after I placed the order, so it'd be whatever. The guy I spoke to, really cool. E-R-O-L was his name. Errol, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but that guy, he's awesome. Give him a raise or something, or a day off, one of the two. Yeah, because he made my opinion of Flowtoys go up quite verily. It's really nice to do with a company where the people clearly give a shit about, you know, the people buying their stuff, having a good time with everything. So props. You can have a play with one of these before you buy it, do that, and I guarantee you'll blight. It's not a word. Blight is a word. Blithe is a word, probably. You'll buy one, not bly. You can bly one if you like. That's not legal here.